Hey Shooby-Doodlers, how are you doing? Well, when I built my little studio, it's just a little shed at the bottom of the garden really. When I built this, I put this window here. I designed the whole thing and I thought I want to have this nice big window here so I can look out, and I built a pond. This was all part of the plan because I thought I'd have a pond there. It'll bring some wildlife to it and give me things to look at as I'm daydreaming and staring out of the window. Well, this morning our cat came into the house and she got a frog, and she does that sometimes, but this one looked a bit weird. And frogs they do play dead. So anyway, I put on some rubber gloves and I picked it up and I thought this is not playing dead. And it was just very, very floppy, and it was obviously very full of eggs as well. So I picked up this frog and I went and put it in to the water, and usually they kind of go swimming off at that point. This one didn't, and I looked closely, and the eyes were all kind of white, and I thought, no, I'm afraid this one is dead. And then to my horror, I saw in the pond lots of frogs' bodies just floating around in the pond. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to do a bit of video now, so you are warned. This is kind of just horrid, really. But I'm going to have to go out and get my fishing net and sort of clean them all out and put them in. I'll have to dig a hole and bury them, I think. It's a little distressing because I do like my frogs, and you know, it was kind of about 25th of February. It's kind of coming up to the full moon. They all started croaking and sort of thinking about laying frog spawn, but they didn't, because it did start freezing, and this is what has happened. The frost came, we had this evil Arctic wind coming from Siberia called the Beast from the East, and the pond has obviously just completely frozen solid and has frozen these poor frogs to death. So I'm hoping that hidden in crevices amongst rocks and things, some have survived and will sort of creep out and lay some frog spawn, but otherwise there isn't going to be any frog spawn this year. So anyway, this is the end of me talking, and I'm just going to go and show you this poor pond. If you don't want to see it, watching now. And here's my studio, and then here is the pond, and oh dear, you can see it's just horrid. There's loads of them. And there's more over here. Oh goodness me. You probably can't see it because of the sunlight, because of the